Hey there, Casey Dimon, TaxSaleAcademy.com, and welcome to our weekly tax sale question segment. This week's question comes to us from Stace on YouTube. It says, I'm seeing a lot of what seem like good deals in other areas. Should I buy them sight unseen? What do I do? Stace, great question, and it is one that comes up quite a bit. So obviously, the safest way to invest in anything is to first know exactly what you are doing, and secondly, perform all of your own due diligence. This includes driving by the property and laying your own two eyes on that property. It's so important. That information that you see online might be inaccurate, or pictures could be outdated, houses get burned down, vandalism, walls missing, things look different in different seasons. All sorts of things can happen when you compare what you actually see in real life to what you see on your computer monitor. So don't entirely trust what you see online. Now, the other thing, of course, is that you usually cannot look inside of any of the properties, so be sure you always assume the absolute worst and you budget for that appropriately. Now, that we know the best thing you can do is see it yourself, it's kind of up to you to make the call as far as what you want to do. The second best option is to have a family member or a friend drive by the property for you, especially if they're local or they owe you a favor. Now, outside of that, you can hire local scouts or local people to drive by the properties for you and provide a few opinions on the property and the area. And this is what many of my out-of-country and out-of-area academy members do. A simple gig ad posted online in a specific county will usually provide a few interested people. And you would be shocked at just how cheap you can get somebody on their way to work to swing by a property in an area that they're local to, usually just for some gas money, and a lot of people are going to be happy to help. Now, they'll typically take a few photos, provide their opinion of the property and their opinion of the area. Now, much of your success in utilizing a local person, of course, depends on your instructions and how you strategize to ensure that they are actually looking at the correct property and they are actually providing accurate information. And of course, you can always hire two local scouts if you wanted to, and hopefully they don't know each other. You can compare both of their notes, both of their sets of photos for additional confirmation. Now, with all that said, you still need to take it kind of with a grain of salt since it is not your own two eyes that's looking at the property. That would be the second layer of risk. And the last layer, of course, is to buy the property sight unseen, which is the riskiest and nearly guarantees you will eventually run into a problem. So, number one, see it yourself. Number two, if you can't do that, you need to hire somebody local to see it for you. And number three, if you can't do either of those, buy it sight unseen. But each one of those comes with a very, very increased level of risk. And of course, when it comes to sight unseen, I just don't recommend that. So as you can see, the further you get from actually viewing it yourself, the more risk you have. Lay your own eyes on it if you can. All right. So hopefully this helps you out. For more information on the incredible tax sale business, check out all the links in today's video description, including the one to our primary site at TaxSaleAcademy.com, where we actually discuss using locals to drive by properties for you, along with many, many other things. Hey, take care, folks. Bye-bye.